Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First I want to just thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out my channel. So today I wanted to share with you guys how I prepare for the week with a meal prepping video. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I meal prep for like 3 days. 3 days, and then I'll cook some more if I want to like continue to eat that, or if I want to change. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So let's just get started. So to start off with breakfast, I like to have a smoothie in the morning. With my smoothies, I'll have strawberries, bananas, pineapples, and I'm trying out mango. First thing, I'm just going to slice up my fruit, enough for 3 smoothies. And you can either prepare your smoothies 2 ways, in a smoothie bowl or just pour it into a mason jar and drink it that way. But before you do that, you want to separate your fruit into plastic bags so that you can put them into the freezer or the fridge. Next, we have our lunch. And for lunch, I like to keep it really simple, and then we're just going to have a pasta salad with cucumbers and onions in it. I like to put ranch and mustard for taste. So first you add your sliced cucumbers and you slice your onions and you add them into a bowl, a mixing bowl. And then in the mixing bowl, you are just going to add your ranch dressing, your mustard, and I like to add a little pepper for taste. And you're just going to mix it in together, and this is what it should look like. And now I just put that into a container, and I enjoy almonds for a side with this. Or sometimes I'll eat fig Newtons as well. So for dinner, I will be having cauliflower bites. So I like to use the garbanzo beans flour. So in a mixing bowl, I'll have my flour, and I'll also add in some water and mix that up. I'm also adding nutritional yeast for seasoning. And I will add my cauliflower and mix it all up. Make sure that it is evenly coated. And I'll put that onto a baking sheet and let it bake for about 20 minutes. This is what it should look like. After that, I'm going to take and add some of the cauliflower into a Ziploc bag. Then I'm going to take this teriyaki marinade and I am going to drizzle it into the bag just a little bit. And then I am going to shake it all up. Make sure it gets evenly coated. And then you are going to place it back into the oven for about 5 minutes. So once the cauliflower is done baking, this is what it should look like. So now that we have our bites finished, we are going to start with our first side of just some vegetables. I have some zucchini, yellow squash, and carrots here that I'm going to cut up. And then in a mixing bowl, you're going to combine them all. Add a little olive oil. Drizzle the olive oil on top. I like to also add a little salt for taste, and you're just going to mix it all up. And then you are going to place that onto a baking sheet and allow that to bake for a couple minutes, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes to get it tender. So for our second side, we're just going to chop up some mushrooms, and I like to combine this with my brown and wild rice. In a heated pan, you're going to add your olive oil, your mushrooms. I also like to add mixed garlic for taste, and you're going to saute them until your liking. This is how I prefer mine. I'm going to add my rice and combine them and get this mixture. Have all the sides done. You are going to place them into a container. And now we are going to jump right into dessert. So with dessert, you start off on a baking pan with parchment paper. Add your slices of banana onto them. It's going to take any creamy peanut butter that you have and add it to the slices. And you're going to add the other half of the slice to make a sandwich. Then I am going to take this baking chocolate, some coconut sugar, and you're going to melt the chocolate into a bowl. I added the coconut sugar to sweeten it up because the sugar, originally the chocolate doesn't really have that much sweetness to it. So as you can see, I'm dipping my bananas into the chocolate, and then I'm just going to go ahead and place them back onto the parchment sheet. And after I do that, I'm just going to put them back onto the parchment paper and freeze them for about another hour. I decided to put the leftover chocolate into a tiny mason jar. This is what they will look like once they are finished. So there you have it, guys. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a couple of snacks that I suggested. I thank you guys so much for tuning to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about my video. Thank you.